So let's go back to talking about school and how it actually helped me out. Okay, so I know that I had to select some images for a particular gallery or collection of images, then I had to upload it to the school. So I know that this note and this note and this note and this note and this note are all relating to images that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select all of these notes just like that. I'm just going to select all of them. It's going to do its thing, and I know that these were all for the same class. I'm going to add the same tag, ARC170. And again, guys, adding tags to Evernote is going to be the best way to find stuff in the future. And if you watch the introduction to Evernote video, you will see that you could even search for words embedded inside of an image. Pretty crazy stuff, pretty geeky stuff that I love. But so we've tagged ARC70, and we're just going to leave it at that for now. Now what we can also do, these are still selected, is we're going to go right click and we're going to do save attachment. This is the most powerful thing. You guys have no idea how many images are in all 5 of these notes, but we're going to find out. So we're going to do save attachment. Now we're going to choose a place, and I've got my J drive, which is a ADATA 32GB USB 3 thumb drive. We're going to create a new folder. We're going to call this webinar example for now. Okay, and we're just going to hit OK. Boom. That's it. It's magic. You guys know where those folders are? It's exactly where we told it that we wanted them to go. So we can close all of this down now. Let's open up our folder. We're going to be looking for the folder called webinar example, and you can see here that the current folder size is 1.7 megabytes. We can go into it, and let's make this a little bit larger. Sorry. Okay, and you notice we have lots and lots and lots of images. How many? We have 173 images, you can see here. Now what I did was I needed to take all of these images and I need to put it in a PDF so I can upload it to school. So what I did, I simply went through and I said, okay, I know that I don't need that image, that image, that image, that, or that, or this one, or this one. I'm just going to go through all the images that I know for a fact that I'm not going to need, and I'm just going to hit delete. Boom. Now we're going to go through this entire list of images here. We're just going to right click, or sorry, not right click, we're going to hold the control key while selecting these images. We're just going to go through and see if there's any images that look oddball or that are not going to be necessary for our archive. Now this is beneficial for fashion majors, any major. Anytime that you need to get a lot of images, you can just clip all of them to your Evernote. Now I'm going to do delete. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the top just to make sure we have all of the appropriate images. Now we do. Great. Now we're going to wait for the next step. So like I was saying, you want to basically just have lots of images and combine them in like an archive. This is for any major. This is for any project. And I don't think it just is images. I think it's whether it's a Word document, whether it's a PDF. I think any attachment that you have attached to a note, you can actually do this with. And so now, okay, so we have the images, we've filtered out everything we need. Now let's do Control A, or Apple A, I believe, on a Mac, and we can just simply hit right click and do combine supported files in Adobe. Now this is a benefit, this is a blessing to us. We have Creative Suite CS6 now because of the school. So therefore we can just hit this right click and combine selected files. It's going to automatically take all 157 of these images, and it's going to bring up a dialog, and it's going to kind of like ask us to verify it. And we want a single PDF already selected. We're going to do combine files. Okay, we're back in action. So it actually took quite a bit of time to actually merge these files, and I don't know exactly how long, but you definitely would probably want to take like a tea break or something like that. But anyway, once you get to this part, it says there's an error, but we're just going to say open combined file. Okay, and once we do that, we're going to full screen here, and here is the photo. This is actually obviously zoomed in quite a bit, but every single photo and resource that you have is going to be in one complete PDF, and it's very awesome. I mean, floor plans, the images. This one had pictures of floor plans and pictures of different views and stuff like that. So all of these views I now have, and I can use in my projects. And so all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to File, and then make sure I do Save as PDF. And for those of you who, let's see here, we're gonna go back to the same place. We're gonna go back to the J drive, and we're gonna go to webinar example, and we're just gonna save this one as resources. Okay, and pretty much it's going to do optimizing for web, saving file, and we're going to go back to our folder here, and is our file here? Yes, it is. And we're going to kind of hover to see what kind of size we get. We get 1.83 megabytes. Not too bad. And we could actually make this file a lot smaller if we compress it. A lot of professors don't necessarily like PDFs because they don't want to have to download it in order to view it. So if that's the case for you, then you might just want to do the same method where you are going to clip everything to Evernote, which I'm about to show you how to do from the web. You're going to clip it to Evernote, and then you're going to put it in a maybe tag it as, you know, a project or an idea. And then once you have that, you just select all of those notes that contain all of your photos and references, put them into a single place. Then you're going to get out all of the unnecessary photos that you would have gotten in there, and then you're going to right click, combine as PDF, let it do its thing. Once it does it, it's going to open the PDF. You just save the PDF, and boom, you have just created a single PDF archive of all of the images for a particular project.